Welcome back, everybody. It's time for What's Bugging You with Truly Nolen, and I happen to have one of the owners and one of my dear friends. I've got Kevin Dismore with me because termite season has begun sooner than normal, right? So we're here to find out why.
Yes, well, I wish I knew why. So sometimes you can't explain why they're swarming early.
Okay.
It's usually based on weather, humidity, moisture, and this is the swarm that we're experiencing because it started about a week and a half ago is extremely early.
Whoa.
So it's hard to understand why that took place, but they are swarming now.
That is crazy.
Yes.
Okay, so all right, that's kind of weird. So my garage is very susceptible. We got to figure that out.
Sure.
So if they're already swarming this early, man, we got to figure out what we need to do. So what do we do, right? So if we're trying to protect our place, our spaces, especially stuff like, you know, our garages and things that are maybe made out of wood, how do we protect that?
So there's a couple different types of termites we deal with. One is the subterranean termite. They come from the ground. So we use Centricon Always Active for them. It's a baiting system. It's a great system. Studied over 40 universities. By far the best termite protection available for subterranean termites. Wipes out the entire colony, and you don't have to dump a bunch of liquid product around the home to do it.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay, so basically we just like hammer one of those into the ground?
Yes, they sit flush on the ground, so they sit right at the level of the soil. You don't even see them sticking up.
Yeah,
and
just
every
your mower
10 feet.
can go right over it.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
So a great product, great system. When that was developed, it changed everything for us, for termites, for customers, price, everything.
Yeah.
And then drywood termites. So those are completely different. They're not in contact with the soil. They can be anywhere. That's a treatment that takes more than the time that we have to explain, but we offer that treatment. You don't have to fumigate your home. That's the biggest message.
Cool.
You do not have to fumigate people. We see people throw the money away all the time with fumigation. Once you fumigate, as soon as you take the tent off the house, your house is susceptible for termites.
They're going to come back, right?
That's right. We offer a treatment that not only kills what's living there, but lasts forever. Residual protection year after year after year.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, well, like my house is brick, so I'm pretty good, but it's that garage, man, that we got to talk about, right?
So can I touch on the brick thing? Because we get that a lot.
Absolutely,
so
I don't know what I'm talking about. That's why I have the expert here.
Behind the brick is wood.
Yep.
So you have these gaps that are huge that you can't see, that I can't see, but the termites get right up behind there, get right to your wood. And the problem with brick, you don't see the damage until they make it to the header, and now you're talking about thousands of dollars of damage. So brick's actually worse when it comes to termites.
No!
Yes, unfortunately.
Kevin!
Sorry.
The bearer of bad news, man.
Yeah, but the good news is, you know, you would see that damage now. They could be there eating on your wood, but if you would know if they were up there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so talk to me about some of the stuff that you've brought with us today. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, when people ask, you know, what do I look for in my home? So you have the obvious stuff, of course, if you open a wood or a wall and you see a bunch of damaged wood, but I don't know if the camera can see this. One of the very first signs in your home when you have a termite issue are these tiny little exit holes.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah, it almost looks like a nail hole.
Yes, and some people think they're nail holes, so they walk past them, but they're actually little exit holes. And then at the bottom of the exit holes, people think this is just dirt in their house. This is termite pellets.
Oh, no, that's doo-doo.
Yep, that is termite doo-doo. I'll leave it out there so the camera can get that.
Oh,
but those are subtle signs that people usually walk by. The obvious ones, you know, swarmers, thousands of termites, major damage, that's easy, but those are some subtle signs.
That's crazy. Okay, so man, how much damage do they, like monetarily speaking, right?
Yes.
So how much damage did termites cause?
$40 billion per year.
Bro.
40 billion, not million, billion. It is major. And I wish, David, everybody would just get termite protection, prevention, because it is so much cheaper than waiting until you have a problem.
Yeah, okay, so although he passed away in 2017, I'm sorry to hear, we understand that your company's founder, Truly David Nolen, right?
Yes.
His birthday is February 24th. So talk to me a little bit about what you guys are doing with all that.
Sure, so I came into the company a little late. Mr. Nolen was still alive, and my biggest memory of him, he was pretty old at the time, but he still showed up to every meeting for the new employees by way of camera. But I mean, the guy was just so dedicated. He developed a mouse car.
Yeah,
he
that's
developed
awesome.
this great company that's still family owned today, veteran owned here in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Just a great guy.
That's
a great
amazing.
guy. Yeah.
That's cool. All right, so tell everybody, I am a customer myself, so this is pretty cool. You guys have done a fantastic job.
Thank
but
you.
If they want to become customers too, how do they do that?
Absolutely. There's a number on the screen, or you can call us direct at 904-737-5050. You can always find us online at Jacksonville at Truly Nolen.
All right. Kevin Dismore, thank you very much, sir.
Thanks,
good to see you again.
Appreciate it.
All right. They always do such a great job. Jordan, what you got?